Okay, let's see if this is working. Oh, Hammy's on. Hamster. Okay, we're here. A little bit early. I'm on EU right now. Decided to get a little EU in because you guys have been so patient with all of the NA stuff. Let me just change some things on my timers. I'm gonna just throw them all up there. There. All right. So I'll just hang out here for a few, and then we'll just talk about contests for the time being. Today is the 29th, which means it is J Heart's Build a Snowman Day, which means I'll be getting off at a normal, if not early time, so I'm not competing with him. These are the guild contests. Also, I'm not multi-streaming today because my internet is kicking my butt, and the way I look at it is, if I already know my internet is going to suck, why make it worse? Good morning, Shutterbog. I'm over on EU, giving it a shot, wondering why my internet hates me so much today. And I don't have an answer for that. But I do have good news. I talked to Sea of Stars and clarified that it was in fact okay for me to show, hi Evil Bob, to show, oh Bayushi, her house on stream. So I published the full episode now. That should be out there from yesterday. I haven't indexed it yet, but I will get to that. Here we go. Greetings, mortals. Let me turn off the thingers. I did not notice any updates of import this morning, but let's double check. Ow. I'm in terrible pain, so I decided to get some makeup on, look good, or at least halfway decent. I get all the way through my makeup, get to the last bit where I'm putting on my liquid lipstick, and I slip. And I looked totally like the Joker. I was like, great. Fan-freaking-tastic. I look like the Joker now. I should, but, you know, it's a cutie pie. So here we are. EU. Anonymous. Hey, Delicia. Somebody was asking in DDA yesterday who a good streamer is who doesn't just do ESO, so I threw them to Hammy. But, oh, it's so pretty and shiny. Then they're like, well, specifically one that does painting of figurines. And I'm like, that's very specific. You're going to have to look for that on Twitch. I don't think you're going to find... I don't think you're going to find, like, that many people in guild who know anything about that. But if you guys like Hammy, he's on right now. He's a super sweet guy. Just really a lovely. Look at this cobbled table. It's got... Yeah, it's true. But then, like, they took all five of these pretty tables, and then they put, I think these are clockwork tables underneath. Yeah, grand clockwork tables to make it square. That's interesting. Well, then you should tell me, and I'll let DDA know, because DDA wants to know. At least somebody there wants to know. They want, I don't know why I'm lagging so bad, and I apologize for it. It's, something weird is going on. But We got some great lighting here, aquatic, underwater looking lighting. I think you should. I think you should. You know, what is a lot of crowns? All the tables? It depends. I mean, if you buy it with gold. Oh, that's an update. Crown Exchange, who I completely support and think are, oh, beautiful. It's like a really fancy gallery. They have just raised their, I think it was a raising of their rates to 500, 400 and 500 for houses. So they're also having a couple of contests going on, so you might look into that if you're looking to do something with crowns. There is a crown sale still going on. I have not purchased any because I am trying to force myself to use a crown seller instead of that's good to know. Thank you for sharing that info. They're usually higher than us. I'm not really sure why, but maybe it's just conversion stuff. Who knows? So this is 699 out of 700 items in here. I don't know this person too well. I think I've seen their stuff before. But yeah, if you're looking to get a sale, now is a good time to get a sale. But here's the thing: I just don't want to necessarily do that to myself. It's an easy way out to not have to pay with gold, because going through the gold thing is just a pain in the ass for me, and that's actually a good thing. It encourages me to do it less often and only when I really need it or want it, you know? Oh, happy birthday! Not very happy birthday. Sorry you're working. That sucks. I don't usually tell people my birthday. Growing up, even my family forgot. So I just got to the point where it was not something I expected to celebrate. Oh, that's lovely. And I didn't even, I don't know. I have weird feelings about it. But look at that. That is an interesting use of that light. Yes, please do something to treat yourself. Even if it's just ordering in a pizza or something, treat yourself a little. Ooh, nice. Sounds like a plan to me. That's a good use of that ball, actually. Hey, Nywin. We looked at one of your houses yesterday. I will index it later today. They still haven't fixed this thing, have they? You can't touch it anymore. Oh, does anyone know who Johnny is on either server? Like, what is their normal name? Because I've been trying to send them their money. Look at this toilet. And I don't really like ice cream all that much. I don't really have any information. Like, what is their game name, if you know? Yeah, I hate going to the movies. I don't like being around that many crunchy, noisy people. I want quiet. Pure quiet. Oh, look at this. They built out a little dock. If I had my choice, mine would definitely involve Italian food of many sorts. Some of which I can't get in Wisconsin. Hey, Jemima. Is it, though? I don't know. I don't think it ranks for me. Oh, that's okay. I figured it was a trigger. Excuse me as I die here. We're going to just wait and see if Agnimhav shows up. Pizza does it for me. Dark Eminence. We're going to do their Larethus Winter Home enchanted. So we need to start thinking about next month's contests. If any of you know what contests are coming up for other guilds, can you let me know? I know DDAs and that's it. Sometimes Jayhart gives a like a little hint or something. You know, he'll say, "Oh, I'm kind of thinking about doing this," but I haven't seen his stuff recently. I've been dealing with pain issues. 600 out of 600. Beautiful. We've got a dock and fencing. Oh, really? I don't get that reaction at all. Maybe he can't deal with the fact that he has to have feels and he's embarrassed by it. So by mocking it, he doesn't feel as embarrassed. Oh, look at that. Look at that statue coming out of there. Sometimes guys have trouble with feels. I would just mock him and say, you know, that actually shows weakness instead of strength. To mock something because it's emotional. I would just completely rip him one like that. But then again, I mean, that's probably why I had a divorce. Oh, Lord. Good for you. Another Christmas tree. I like this one. It's a little nautical. Well, I mean, if he has a good point, I'd probably laugh along with him. But if it's, oh, pretty. If it's deeply moving for me and he has no point, I'd probably tell him to go suck a dick. Go somewhere else. But my guy's not like that. He would actually like it if it had meaning. I've shown him one kind of sappy movie, really. Ordinary People, if you guys have ever seen it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I made him watch it. He wasn't snarky at all, so I was very pleased. Nice kitchen. Oh, I do like it. I think, I don't know. Let him pout. Let him pout. Let him act like a child. He only makes himself look stupid. See? Ula's like me. Let him pout. I don't remember what day this event ends. I need one more feather. So hopefully I'll get enough. I like this. The crystals resemble ice a lot. I don't know. I got really lucky with my second husband. My first husband would have been the guy making fun of things. But my second husband, he's pretty awesome. I really have no complaints. I haven't had any complaints. In fact, I've been luckier than I ever imagined I would be. He's very good to me. Oh, that's gorgeous. And he's sensitive, and he's the kind of person who would, I mean, if I wanted to watch a film, he'd watch it and he'd be respectful, because that's how his mama raised him. Look at this. That is a great, what is it called? Oh, yeah, he might point that out. But I don't really think that's disrespectful. That's more like enjoying a film together, you know. Yeah, that's fine. That wouldn't bother me too much. This is beautifully lit. I love the fact that they went with the big chunky lights. They didn't mess around. Who is this? Dark Eminent. I've seen a little bit of their stuff. Let me just go up top. All right, we've got a nice kitchen here. I like the fact they use paintings as a door. Okay, up we go. It probably helps that I really like his mom, and his mom raised him, mom and dad raised him both very, very well. And I guess that's, you know, with respect and kindness. And I suppose he, you know, you're born with it or you're not, but to a certain extent, but they certainly had something to do with it. Die, Drael, Fredos, the Hourglass Bar, Autumnscape. I'm thinking, what would you guys think about a very specific yet open-ended contest? In the sense of, how would different Daedric gods celebrate Valentine's Day, right? Got 137 out of 200 items. Like, what if, I wish JR would do one like this. Oh. Ooh, that's awful. I'm sorry. No, my husband's, my mother-in-law, oh, look at the taps. My mother-in-law initially, from my first husband, didn't like me very much, and it was pretty clear that she didn't like me. Bathrooms, nice bathroom. Nice Hourglass Bar. I mean, this is cool. Thank you, thank you. But my mother-in-law now is amazing. My father-in-law now passed away a while ago, so it's hard for me to really. I only met him like one time, so it's hard for me to say. I would tell him that I would love to see how he thought. This is very good, and I like it, and it's fun, and I think you did a great job at the bar. You did a great job with all of these unique cobbles. I like the fact that you used tongs for that. So my thought is, what if you were a Daedric god? Pick one. Maybe not Mara, maybe not Dibella. Pick one of the other ones. Molag Bal, Periite. How would you celebrate Valentine's Day as Periite? How would you celebrate Valentine's Day as Molag Bal? What things would you put out there to eat? Sanguine would be great. What things would you have to woo your love? We could do Vivek's Spear. MoonGate Part One. This is Pharma Barb. 700 to 700. I mean, it could be fun. Think about it. I mean, maybe even Dibella if you want to go. You think it's too abstract? I think it would be fun to be creative like that. Like, if you want to go Dibella, you could be all sexy. And if you want to go Mara and be traditional, you could do that too. But I think you'd have more fun with the weird ones. Periite would be awesome for Valentine's Day. He's a dragon who likes disease and illness and pus and all sorts of disgusting stuff. It'd be awesome. You could totally go nuts. This is MoonGate 1, by the way, and it's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on. Lovesick! Ah! You could. It's just a thought. I mean, I think it would be fun to be creative and do something crazy. Don't you think? Or am I the only one who really thinks that? Going through the ball. This reminds me of Indiana Jones. What's wrong with that? That'd be awesome. That is awesome. I would absolutely love to see what people came up with that. It's sort of like when I wanted to see what like a Bosner Christmas tree would look like. Like if they had, you know, meat all over it. Look at all of this. This is crazy. I sense a trap coming. Nope. You'd have a meat tree and then Nords would have a mead tree, and it would be awesome. I would love to see what people would come up with. This is crazy, by the way. I don't know what to think about it, except the only thing I would change Barb is a little bit more light, because it's hard to see what's going on, and it's really neat. I don't know. I think Periite might be the one I would pick, because Periite's the most interesting to me. Because he's not truly evil. He's got a good redeeming side of him. I have it over on NA. I don't have it on here. I need to do the Amalexia quest is what I really need to do. And here we have treasure. Wait, can we get up here? Oh, it's a sneaky! Oh, Bar, you know the weight of my heart. That would be funny. A feet tree. This is something that I could see Bayushi doing here. This is crazy. Look at these traps. You can picture them spinning. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, Stabby's not getting over there. Here we go. Let's try this again. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Something different, right? Something not make a cobble of this, right? I just want something different. But I want a broad topic because it's like, you know, I want to take a couple months to work on a Valentine's Day house or a whatever house. And then, you know, oh, we're going to fall down. Watch the death now. Whee! Can we go this way? No. Let's pretend like we didn't see it. I did. Squish. Next to this dead body. Now back to the front. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this. I was all excited about the idea, but I won't propose it if it's not really in anybody's wheelhouse but my own. I do like the build. It's really creatively built. The temple is nice, even on its own without any traps or tricks in it. Just the temple period is actually really cool. Right. Yeah, I don't care for those either. And that's why I was saying, I was thinking that would be fun. But you know, if you guys aren't interested, I won't recommend it. Hello, Dara. Okay, we went this way. And then we have this hole here. And then this was more treasure and a bat. So where's the last bit? There was a broken wall. Yeah, I haven't entered anything recently either. It's been lackluster, except for I did enter, you know, the Festival of Lights and a couple of other Christmas holiday stuff. I can't jump straight. I don't know what my problem is. Oh well. Cool house though. Confessor, the pyramid. Talking about contests, I was suggesting we come up with a Daedric Valentine's Day. Like, who pick a Daedric god and how they would have a Valentine's Day. Such as, you know, I guess Moloch Ball would be all torture and S&M, and like Sanguine would be a whole lot of booze and sex and who knows. Good Lord. This is the new house. Check it out. See, this is what I was telling people. There is enough room to build in front of that ugly mass, and you don't even see it. This is exactly what I was thinking. Ignore the houses, ignore the temples, and build something you like in front of it. This is exactly my point. So this person is dead on with what I think should... Wow. I guess this is a trap, or... I'm gonna get eated. Or cooked. And it's really just a... Ah! Where am I? What? What? Wait. I found a sneaky! I didn't even intend to. I was looking behind the fertility statue. I didn't even mean to find this. That's great. I love that I did. It was a trap. I didn't even realize. Look how beautiful. Pyramids often had traps to stop thieves. Although this is sort of leading you into the treasure. Oh goodness, I'll never find my way back. There's so much going on in here. What is all this? It's machinery. Ah, Phaedra. You're gonna make me some food? Imagine you're nuzzy here. How would you get to work every day? You better take a portal, because getting down here would be just a pain in the butt, don't you think? Oh, look at that guy. It's an entire monster made of busts. Pretty cool. Yeah, they connected this whole thing really well. This is Confessor with a K. It's an open house on EU. Should you wish to explore it? I don't think they'd mind, given that it's an open house. Ooh, an effect. Alright, no sneaky trick back there, but let's see what else. You're right, whoever said it of Dara, you're right, that they connected it really well. It's very organic, the way that they connected the tomb and the pyramid. I think that was really smart. Let's see if I can go back, not the way I came, and see if I can get those other twists and turns. I don't know this house that well yet. I don't know this house yet, I should say. Not even not that well. I should just say yet. Alright, what's up here? Oh, it's like a living space almost. Excuse me, I has the yawns. Ooh, what a pretty shower. I want to make sure I hit all of the spots that I missed. Pretty. Ah, I see. They bring you into the towers as well. Slightly. But close it off. So you get the good view, but you don't have to look at the ugly ass falling apart tower. That is cool. And that's the way down, so this should be the way up. Now, I think there's only one way to go here. Don't know what this is. This is the way down. So we'll make a left this time instead of a right. Wait, I'm all turned around now. Okay, no, I was right. You do make a left. So this is a different section. Man, my brain is just not processing this whole house very well. There's just so much in it. Okay, so they've used the second tower in here as well. Utilizing... Ow. They're 693. Well, you know, as full really matter, you know. Here's a little crafting room in here with separate stairs up. They closed off the top, okay. Let's see what they did over here, because it keeps going. All right, so we got not that. Okay. Up. Another kind of living room here. And this is the end of it. That's phenomenal. I love that they reused the house entirely to do what they wanted instead of, you know, the thing that's there, which I don't love. Moeris is Alinor crest. Moeris. Okay, we changed filters. Let's see. Now you get a dog on my head. All right, we're full here too. Ooh, pretty. Nice jacuzzi. Okay, so we close this section off. We go through here. And this is the dining room. Oh, it's okay. You're allowed to change things. Kitchen. Lots of good clutter. Thoughtful clutter. Look at this shelf there. Even that looks really good. Looks intentional, even though it probably wasn't. It looks that way. Or it looks like it started out unintentional, but became intentional and was used well. Oh, I love the wall stuff. They even overlap a little bit. There's something really good about that. It's like a kid's room, almost. With their toys all over the floor. And here's the skooma smoking area. Everybody seems to have a little hidden skooma smoke in the area. It's funny to me. Okay. Library. Griffin bed? I guess. Pretty. No effects, so those were torch bugs. And this looks like a bunch of stuff fell down and broke. This must be the griffin's nest. No, I'm wrong. This is the griffin's nest. Oh, that's well done. It didn't just fall down. That's their nest. Look, it has all of the bodies like a real one would. It's got the hay. It's got broken branches, the way that they build them, and then it has griffins on it who are pathed. That is really clever. Good job, Morris. Unexpected. Good job. 9 demons exorcised. I wish I was seeing it in the daytime, though. It's a shame that it's a little dark to really appreciate it fully. Okay. Oh, half full. We'll keep going. Python. Koboldbehausung. Mara's kiss. I'm going to put this coffee away because otherwise I'll keep drinking it and I'll get a headache. Be right back. What, little miss? Charging at me. Oh, did you? Somebody used the bathroom and it stretched it.
I think that was Van Gogh. I think that's why he was yelling so much.
Oh, okay. Stinker. Oh my God, Andy.
Yeah.
Somebody did a scoop and got poo out all over. I'm sorry. That's why I smelled it so strongly. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what this means, and I'm assuming it's German. Koboldbehausung. One of my Germans may know. Beautiful. I wonder if it is if it's talking about a kobold's house. And is that an imp? Is that imp a kobold? Oh, that's off. I like it better on. Amazing transformation of Mara's kiss, I'll say. House for an imp. Thank you, Nywin. Cute as a button, that is. Thalmage, antiquarian. That's what I thought. But I trust the German. Nywin has been my go-to Germans. Well, there was an imp in there too, so maybe that helps explain it a little bit. Today I've been having a sad day because I miss my baby boy. My Grant. I'll show you. Look at that face. He loved me so much. He was my precious. So trusting. God, I miss him. I'm having a hard time. I don't want, now I'm going to make my makeup run. Knock it off, Karen. Okay, Thalmage. 599. We're full. Good to see. I get the sense that this is a traditional museum. I could be wrong. but it looks museum-y to me. Nordic antiquarian and museum-y. Yeah, I think I'm right. Kitty eating a lot of fish. This is a fun thing to do, breaking this off for storage like that. If anyone knows Mayjani's username, could you let me know what server and username she uses? I need to, that's an interesting little hole up there in a terrarium with a turtle in it and eating a pumpkin. I need to give her her prize, and I don't know her user, because neither NA or EU does Mayjani work. Put something in here! Put something in here! Nothing. They have a sneaky kinda. That's acceptable. That was funny in that last house. I totally found that by accident. Little crafting area, shrine to her scene. You should probably eat something. That would probably be a good idea. I saw something scamper ahead, but I don't know what it was. Who is that? Is that a person? Oh, it's Moeris. From the last house. Also inspecting the area. Yes. It's true. Pretty. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle. Get out of Moeris' way. Temple of Meridia, Vanderfeld. This should be the last on EU. This is Bastion. Vanderfeld, Temple of Meridia. Now this is interesting. Not where I thought people would go with Meridia, but you know, there were some indications in some of the quest lines that she was perhaps not all light and color, but perhaps had some issues. So perhaps this is reflective of that. But honestly, it is a little surprising to see. I mean, the fabricant trees are helpful. Those certainly are colorful. Let's see what the inside looks like, shall we? What's that? A little sneaky? Not intentional sneaky. I think this is probably Mists of the Hagathon. Yar, I am correct. What is everybody up to over here? Who is the snaky Daedra? The one that's associated with snakes. I can't remember. Is that Parii? It's one of them. Can't remember which one. This reminds me a lot of the castle in the end of the game storyline. Like, obviously this is better done than that, because that one felt bare and empty, but... Oh, they have two. Machinery. Vermina. I think you're right. Maybe Vermina. There is a Vermina statue, too. That's right. She's the one who's holding the snacks. That's right. Okay, we have to go back to the front so I can do that side room. They definitely have an opinion about Meridia, I'll tell you that. Nothing wrong with that. That's true, and I realized that was a Craglorn thing, too, the snake thing. We've got a library, another snake. They're carrying this theme throughout, which is always a good thing. I'm always curious to see what the last room is going to look like. Ooh. She's pretty evil in this, huh? And then Prince Ernskar is a prisoner. Hmm. She's a little full of herself. Meridia. I mean, if you remember from Skyrim how demanding she was and how full of herself she was. So bathroom and bedroom, master. And that's the final Meridia. Let us go back over to NA. Ow, my hands. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you gotta kind of be full of yourself to portray yourself as an angel when they pick pretty much any form they want. Hey, Kit Kavash. Know what I mean, Jellybean? That is a good point. Yeah, but even what's his face says that even what's his name says that she isn't all good. You know? I forget his name. Darian? Even he says don't trust her. She's not all good. I would love to know. You know, they kind of let that story drop afterwards, and I kind of wish that they hadn't, because I'd be curious to know, you know, how did that all end up going? That's true. But didn't all of them really carve out their own? They all have their own little sections? Alright, let's see what's open. Let's go to Lil Puddin's exercise, because that other exercise we went to didn't have anything in it, I don't think. Hey, Swanks. Here we are. Well, we're less than half here, too. Let's keep going. I think this is not... Whoa! Why are you doing that? Sorry about the lag. I don't know what that was all about. Earth Tear. Kaiser Nick. Bastion Imperius. I feel it is very imperial. Nobody's changed my head. Why not? You all like the dog that much? Well, see, but Varan and Verandis do show up again. Thank you. I mean, I feel like Verandis' story is finished. As far as, you know, thank you. As these things go in ESO, I'd say it's pretty finished. This is full. Wow, yeah, they made their own little bastion out of Earth Tear, and it's pretty evil looking, which is good. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to Verandis' story than there was to Darian's, because Verandis at least finishes his story. You know, everything is resolved. You know where he is. You know what he's up to. You know, in general, what's going on. It's not the same thing with other characters. So we've got a little chemistry room in the midst of, with experiments going on, I'm guessing. I think we have a necro here. I think we have a necromancer. Secondly, it's a little hard to see. I would give some big old lights and hide them. Like, you know, the tubes or something. Something big that will light up the whole room and you don't have to use a lot of items, because I know you're short on items. Item slots, I mean. Not short on items, short on the slots for them. Uh-oh, I'm locked out. Okay. I'll assume that means you do not want me in there. Sorry, Kaiser Nick. A Tom bath, Atom bath. Stillwaters. A Tom bath, listen to me. The heck is an atom bath? Okay, Stillwaters. We're full. Woo! And we're the first non-Atom bath visitor. Oh, that's pretty. It's rare to see that stand with the statue that belongs with. Because usually the person who has one doesn't get the other. Excuse me, I'm so yawny. Ooh, ooh, what? Whoa! Holy schmoly! What is this? Oh my goodness. Wow, what even? I don't. That's a good response, Cecilia. Great. What? Oh, it's upside down, orcish gazebos. I wonder what's up there. No, that is different. Yeah, it is, but there's also a ton of moon gates up there too, or moon panels that you'll see when we get up there. They're kind of insane. And a dome of them, no less. Wait, what? Even? It's... What? It's so different. It's so abstract. It really went its own way. You know what I mean? Like, it's intentional too, because you can see the crystal all put here. And the brakes have all crystal in them. But yeah, clearly an EHT structure, but there's no effects in it aside from the... Well, there are no effects in it. It's all just that there's a lot of... Wow. What even... Is that the author? No. This is Phaedra. Wow, you want Kaching, go to, I don't think I've seen anything more expensive than Chrysa's Stillwaters. That is easily, probably the most expensive house I've ever seen. I want to say she said it was 70 million? Something like that. That is crazy. Crazy different. $40? You're probably right then, Shenzi. While we're waiting for J Hart, I am supposed to look at all of these, and I haven't. So what I'm gonna do is, some of these are gonna be repeated. You're gonna see them again. Let's start with Stillwaters. We'll go to Chrysaeus since we were just talking about it, and some of you haven't seen it. I mean, it's beautiful. I just don't know how on earth can you compare it and judge it against other people's, you know, like a cozy Christmas house. How do you judge a cozy Christmas house against what Chrysaea made there? I just don't think they fit. You know what I mean? There's got to be a better way of comparing and judging and doing that. It's I don't know how I would do it, but it's definitely seems to me. Here's Chrysaea's Stillwaters. I mean, it's definitely beautiful. Yeah, but these have totally different themes, right? How do you judge a theme like this against a theme of a cozy Christmas house, right? This is like fantastical. That is more domestic. They both have their good qualities. Both of them have things going for them. So, but like you can't, it just doesn't seem fair. Does that make any sense? That is not a bad idea. Wow, that looks completely different. Thank you, Swanks. That's exactly my point. I don't understand this. I mean, I understand the showcases. They make sense. But then to judge all of them against one another when the themes are apples to oranges is really difficult for me. And it also means that the same people who are able to make these ginormous builds are going to win every single time, because it's just simply more impressive. And it means that you're not going to let the person who maybe makes a really good domestic house to ever shine. And I think that's not really fair. And Chrysaea is one of my closest friends. I adore her. So don't take this as if I'm criticizing her. I'm not. I just don't think that it's the best way to go about doing it. And I love Danger Lucy too. So that's not me trying to be critical of Danger Lucy. It's just, yeah, well, that's why I did listen to you and I turned them off. It is a little overwhelming otherwise. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I don't know. It's just the whole thing with that. I feel like I've said my piece already on that, and I was basically ignored. So, I mean, at this point, I'd just be repeating myself. I did try. I said it was too many themes. It was too much all at once. Like, I felt like we shouldn't be working on one a week. It's too fast. It's too much pressure. And I realize we're supposed to be picking out ones that we want to do out of that. But it's easier, I think, for a lot of people to just focus on one. And then the second thing I said was, you know, the Home of the Week showcase is great, but the overall contest should be one of those themes or a single theme, maybe a different theme that isn't a showcase, because like I said, it's impossible to pick. And here we have Research Monkey. Do you pick the gorgeous crystal thing, or do you pick the adorable thing with the bunnies, right? And then not to mention all the different houses have different all of the houses have different styles to begin with, right? You know, this is Stillwaters, but you're going to compare this to a Twin Arches, and I'm not really sure that that's going to work. And now I'm not talking about these in too much detail because we've actually already seen all of them. I'm just running through to remind myself and you guys about it. When I was asked, Danger actually commented to me. I said to her, I want to enter this house. This was a couple days ago, or weeks ago, months ago. I don't know. And look at them throwing things at the monster. I missed this part. She said you can enter up to 2. Because I had asked her, you know, how many, I mean, like, what am I doing here? And it doesn't have to, they don't even have to do with the theme. So, like, for example, you could enter something that is completely, you know, has nothing to do with the holidays and nothing to do with light or whatever the themes were. Could be like a bastion in darkness or whatever. And enter that as a house of the month, and that would go up against the others. I don't get it. And I'm not trying to be critical. It's just my nature to be critical, I guess. But look at the snowman. Oh shit, that's probably for the snowman contest. My bad. Sorry, research. So, and the Stagles. We've seen this house, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I did want to show you. Yeah, I think so. And it makes me sad. Because I did try, but I was ignored. Everybody seemed to want all the different weekly contests, and I don't think that's the way to go. Thank you. I didn't realize that, Swanks. I thought it was just me. I felt like I was alone saying this. Now, and then we have this beautiful work by Dani Elder, who's one of my favorite people. She does great cobbles, and she combines them, much like Swankery does, with effects without fear. I think some people feel like you have to choose one or the other, but you really don't. You can do both, and you can do both beautifully. Like, this is all cobble, right? And then And then over here you have effects. Like a clock is an effect. You got a good point. Thank you for reminding me. It makes a difference when it comes to distortion too. Like if you're trying to look at something and see the wiggles and the heat, you won't see it unless you have distortion on. I just, one a month would be good, the way we used to have it. I hate to be like that kind of person. But I'm being that kind of person. I'm just reminding myself of this. Remember, guys, I'm not trying to short shrift anybody. These homes are for DDA. I'm trying to come up with some sort of way of judging them. I know, it's so hard. And I love Danielle Elder's work, and I love what she's done here, and it's so beautiful. And she's got humor, and she's got creativity, and sheer impressiveness, much like Crusade did. But there's just, you know, to choose between some really good work that's completely different. It's going to be really hard for me to do. Right? Big Johnny, I was looking for you. What's your username and which server? Look at all the little elf homes. Aren't they precious? Really? I was trying to send it to you and it didn't go through. It said, maybe I spelled it wrong. Thank you. Thank you, Swanks. And I love, see, it doesn't come up. Oh, I guess I'm not in that. Oh, I forget the E. Majani. My bad. Thank you. I'm so glad you showed up. I have you written down like, I have to get her money. There you go. Your money. I don't know that she meant to have that on, but maybe she did. I love this house. This house is so much fun. It's got all of these adorable little things going on in it. And, you know, in terms of not my wheelhouse usually either, but I have done it once. Usually I don't care if I never win. Like, that's fine with me. It isn't a thing that I care about. Look at that cobble. That's adorable. I know some people care about winning, but I do know that showcases don't seem to draw that much attention. And I don't know why, because I feel like they should. I feel like we would be better off not competing. It's not like the prizes are all that big a deal. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to suggest. I tried to do Pandora Heart 96. I tried to do a showcase because I don't necessarily agree with judging, but it didn't work out. And so I'm stuck with trying to figure out what to do. I think the only fair way to judge is theme and technical skill. And then you have to throw something in there about your own personal opinion of looks, but truthfully, like, I like to base it mostly on whether they answered the theme and whether or not it took technical skill, or I don't know. Now, speaking as somebody who's tried to make a castle and failed horribly, this one is just really freaking impressive to me. All of these things are impressive, and I'm not really sure what to do about that. You know what we could do? We could have a no limit on winners. Like, if you think this one should win something, you vote that way. And then if there's enough votes, like, everybody's a winner, you know? If it's not about the prizes, it's more about the pride of winning. Like, because all of these could win, right? They're all impressive as hell. For different reasons. I don't know. I can't come up with a solution. I just keep battering it around in my head and trying to figure things out, and I just don't know. Let's start Cleft Shade. Elodie. My poor husband. I went out there and Van Gogh had a tummy ache and scooted. So he's left to clean that up because I'm streaming. I feel kind of bad for him. That cat, he's such a pain in the ass. So this is a beautifully done cliff shade with. I remembered seeing this. It was almost. It's almost like a. What's the word? Zen garden of sorts that you can sit and enjoy and look at with. Here, let's turn off that. See, J-Hart does that, and I think sometimes he used to anyway. And I think that the funniest, most creative, etc., is a really good way of doing it. Having a lot of winners is a good way of doing it. Because the truth is that, like, effort matters and encouragement matters. And I want to be the person who offers both of those, but I don't know how to do it. But this is beautiful. Like the ideas, you know, I don't have good ideas, and this just to me seems like they came up with a brilliant idea. Alvelothi 3 Alina. And it's definitely a way of doing it. I remember when I won, I forget which contest it was, but there was one for funniest or something, silliest. I won something that was silliest, and it wasn't like, you know, the best. It was just like the silliest, and that meant as much to me as if I had won the best. So it could be a way of doing it. There's just, maybe I'll sit down and come up with some ideas for bests. No, agreed. The topic issue is huge. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Where's my name? Did I not sign in? I thought I've been here. 3 Alina. I remember 3 Alinas. Good use of effects, too. Subtle, you know? Like, you can't really tell. Like, I didn't realize that what door was at first. Very floral. Ah, nice. The rising smoke over the food. I'm impressed. 3 Alina has definitely grown, especially with the EHT use. It's quite impressive. I could swear I saw this, but it just... some of it isn't clicking. She may have changed it between the last time I saw it and now. Pretty. So I'm assuming J-Heart starts at 1. It usually does. Oh, look at that harp. I almost ran right by it. It looks so real. I hate this part of this house. It makes no sense. Oh, look, it's a flute. It's just this unusable space, mostly. I don't get it. Lovely little bedroom. Woo. I don't know what happened there. But it's a pretty view from above, too. You can see all the cabbage flowers and everything. Serenity Falls. Research. Wait, so research is doing both Serenity Falls and Stillwaters? Oh. We just looked at his Serenity yesterday, I think. Hollow Lunar Champion, Sea of Stars, and Trass. Okay. I don't remember those off the top of my head. This is the one with that is a big circle, I think. Yes, I think. This one is beautiful. It's all like stunning. Look at that view. You could just sit there in the middle like a little fairy queen. I don't know how she thought of this Sea of Stars because it's so creative. There's like so many different sections to it that you're like, how do you have the room for this? I guess by interconnecting them. It's just genius though. Now keep in mind all of these homes we've been looking at since we got on NA, except for the first couple. But starting with Chrysaeas have all been for Home of the Month for a contest for DDA. So with that context in mind, all those Stillwaters, this, the Elodie's home, all of that, these are all the same contest. I think I saw all the spots. It's just, if you want to see this in person, you really should, because it's quite beautiful. And you can pretend to be a fairy queen. Like me. And then Trass. Why? So I can sit in my chair and not get out of bed? I could do that. No, that isn't right. It's not what I meant to do. Ah, here we go. This is the one I wanted. It is beautiful. It truly is. Oh, this was Trass's, okay, yeah, we spent twice here. This was, the Trass's Carnival. Alright, I'm refreshing myself with this. It is beautiful. Maybe none of it. Who knows? But yeah, this, you guys, if you haven't been here, you should really play the Plinko. You should stop by and make sure you play Plinko. You pick a slot and you pull the lever and down you go. And just like in Plinko, it knocks you around and then you see what you won. So give it a shot. Oh, there's a second 3 Elena, Moonmirth. Jeez, there are a lot of 2s here. That's gonna make it harder. It's already hard to judge between... never mind. Did you throw a coin to your Witcher? Or toss a coin? Toss a coin? Oh, pretty. I like this one a lot. This is one of those domestic ones with all of the tons of stuff, you know? Makes you feel really, really homey and... I think I need to call it. I've got a brutal headache. No, of course. That makes sense. So I'm gonna have to call it, guys. I'm sorry. It's just my head is pounding with this. It does look cozy, doesn't it? It looks really warm and deliciously cozy. That's not cheating. That's exactly why she's having it. That contest is because she wants to allow people to do just that. Hold on. I'm trying to raid off to Aerie. She wanted to make sure that anybody who built stuff for that got to include it. Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna run the contest real quick. Whoops, almost forgot. Jemima! It sends you money. Alright, let's ride off to Aerie. I'm gonna run, so I'm gonna raid and run, so just tell her I said hello. Catch you later.